Hi, in this video I'm going to share with you the private labeling business opportunity. We're using Amazon FBA. So I was having this discussion yesterday with a new friend of mine who happens to be a Malay, and he asked me what I do, and so I told him that I sell my own products on Amazon. And he said that I thought we can only buy from Amazon. So that's how the discussion started. And then today, some other friends of mine also, they asked me what I'm doing with my Facebook friends. So I thought it would be a better idea to record a video and just share this business opportunity with you guys. So what private labeling is a very simple concept. You find a product that you want to sell, that you want to under your own brand name, and you ask the manufacturer or supplier to do some modifications based on your specifications, and then you start selling it. In this case, we are using the selling channel as Amazon and the sourcing channel as Alibaba. So regardless of wherever you are, you can go to Alibaba and find suppliers, manufacturers for the kind of products that you want to be manufactured, and you ask them for some modifications or whatever specifications you have for your product that you're going to sell on Amazon, and they produce the products for you on your behalf. So that's a private label product. Now comes the point of selling this product. The selling is done on Amazon, and the first thing to get clear is that why Amazon? So I gave my friend the example of Loyat Plaza or the GM Plaza in KL. And I told him, if you're a serious business person, then if you want to sell some products, maybe wholesale, then you would get a shop in GM Plaza. And if you're a serious one, you would actually factor the one whole year for this, and it would actually cost you about $100,000 and above to run your business throughout the year. So, and you still don't know how successful you are going to be. So why not invest $40 only, 40, to rent a shop, a virtual shop, an online shop on the world's biggest, most busiest marketplace, which is Amazon. And for just $40 a month, you can have a shop on the world's biggest, most busiest marketplace on earth, and invest a few $1,000s, anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on your budget and the product that you have selected, to test out this business model. And so this thing really clicked with him, and he said, wow, you're right, man. And how do we go about this? So then I shared the whole process with him, that you can create a seller account on Amazon, regardless of wherever you are, as long as the country is listed, supported by Amazon, to create a seller account. So Malaysia happens to be one of those countries. And once you create that, you've got the products manufactured from Alibaba, you send them over to Amazon straight. Amazon receives the products, checks them in to your account, and sends you an email that you have received such and such products on your behalf, and they're ready to sell. Once they're ready to sell, you start promoting them, you start ranking them on Amazon's marketplace. You don't need a website, you don't need anything else. The buyers are ready to buy on Amazon. So that's the beautiful part, because previously, or even if you have a different business, like a service-based business, which I happen to run for more than 8 years, what we used to do is we used to have our own websites, and we had a lot of people working in our office just to create those branded websites from where we could sell our own services. And then we had another team of people who would fulfill those services. So at one time I had about 65 people working in my office. So we continuously had to create more brands, create more websites, and so it was a hassle. In the case of Amazon, we don't need a website when we're starting out. We already are entering on the world's busiest website for shoppers, for buyers who are in the buying mode. Okay, so then coming back, Amazon receives your products, they make them available for sale, you start promoting them. So whenever a customer buys your product, who's looking for your product, they buy your product, Amazon ships them on your behalf. You don't even have to do anything. You don't have to lift a finger, literally. And after shipping, Amazon sends you an email that we have shipped this product to your customer. You don't have to have staff for customer service. You don't need to answer phone calls. You don't need to answer emails. So nothing. You don't have to do anything. Once the customers receive their product, they're happy, they'll keep it. If they're very nice, they'll give you some good reviews about your products. In case of returns, what happens if the customer does not like your product and they want to return it? They simply go ahead and return it to Amazon, and Amazon handles the returns on your behalf. You don't have to do anything. What happens if the products that you have selected, that they are in the Amazon warehouse, they're not selling? What happens then? They stay there for a while, let's say 6 months, 8 months, 1 year. What happens then? So this is the question which my friend asked as well. So there is a two-part answer to this question. One of them is that we invest a significant amount of time in product research. We don't rush because to avoid such situations. Okay, so that's one measure that we take in the very beginning. The second is that if for some reason the products that we have selected, they are in the warehouse and they're not selling, what happens then? So there are many ways to get rid of those products. We can run different kind of promotions on Amazon to get rid of the products. 50% promotion, 50% off, 80% off, just to get rid of the stock and move on to the next product. Or we can ask Amazon to send those products to another reseller or wholesaler within the United States. And we can work out a deal with that reseller or wholesaler, and we can ship them out straight from Amazon to that reseller or wholesaler. Or we can simply ask Amazon to destroy the products, which they will do. They will charge a fees for everything. So as long as you're happy to pay the fees, it's okay. And when it comes to the fees, Amazon charges two main fees on the sales of your products. One of them is called the FBA fees, and the other one is the referral fees. So the FBA fees is for the pick, pack, and shipment to the customer, and the referral fees is the percentage of the sale on your of your product. Okay, and what else? How do you get paid? So in case of US, if you happen to be in the US, you have a bank account, you provide your bank account details to Amazon, Amazon transfers the funds to your US bank account. But what happens if you are in Malaysia and you want to do this business from Malaysia and you don't want to open a company in Malaysia, in USA, and what happens then? So we use a service called Payoneer. It's on payoneer.com. You go create a free account there, and Payoneer provides you with a US checking account, which you take the information, you put into your Amazon seller account, and that's it. So whenever the payout cycle comes from Amazon, Amazon directly transfers to your Payoneer account and sends you an email. After 2 or 3 days, you receive an email from Payoneer that we have received the funds. And from there, you can transfer your amount to any local Malaysian bank account, whether it's Maybank, CIMB, Public Bank, whichever bank it is. So I hope you understand the business process now in this video. I have tried to explain this in the easiest and simplest ways possible. But if you have any questions related to this business model and this thing like interests you, so you can always ask me, reach out to me on my social media or on my website, which is fahadkhalil.co, and I will be more than happy to help you out. Thank you. Have a great day.